Hello, my name is Ed Green. I'm here to talk to you about the Garrett walk-through metal detector. And it doesn't have to be the brand Garrett. There are several different types of walk-through metal detectors. But they all have a principle, the same principal function, and that is uniformity. With the walk-through metal detector, no matter what brand it is, it will detect heavy metals in a uniform fashion. Why is that important? Well, let's think about it. If you were to have a hand wand, it is only as good as the operator. If you have someone new, sometimes they are so close to the person's body that they could pick up rivets on the jeans. But then again, there's other times where they may be a little bit too far out and they will not be able to pick up heavy metals such as heavy flashlights, guns, or knives. So with this, it will pick up in a uniform fashion. Let's talk about the operation of the Garrett walkthrough. On this particular model here, it has 3 zones. It has a high zone, which will go from the chest up. They have a middle zone that goes from the chest just below the waist. And they have a lower zone that goes from the lower waist all the way to the floor. If it beeps in either one of them areas, it is giving you a signal of exactly where the heavy metals could be. They also will tell you if it's on the left side, the right side, by where it goes off. Okay? So I'm just going to go through here with something so you can get an example. As you can see, with the heavy metals, it's here and here. So it's covering the lower and the upper middle zone. Why did it beep when I had the items here? Well, I did have something in my pocket, which is just below the waist, which it picked up. So it did its job. Now, whenever we have disallowed items, what we do is tell the people, please go back. We need to clear the beep. If you notice, it beeped again. So at that particular time, we need to clear the beep. Why did it beep? I would ask the person, do you have any other heavy metals on you? In this case, even though I had my phone in that pocket, I also had a knife. Knife cannot go in. So at that time, you tell the person, please take that back to their vehicle. If I walk through now, it should not beep. So I have just cleared the beep. That is what our job is. Our job is not to cover belt buckles. Our job is not to tell people to cover the watch or anything else. Also, while we're talking about that, it's very important that our job is not to guess. We are not Houdini. We don't make predictions. So we don't say things like, it could be your belt buckle. It could be your necklace. We clear the beep. So please don't get in the habit of trying to predict. If it beeps, find out why it beeps. Then clear. As you see, although I have these items on me, this is the most important one. Because although this is a small knife and you see it picked it up, it could be a big knife, it could be a firearm or anything else. I will tell you, I go from stadium to stadium and I audit their system. And one of the audits I do is I have my phone and a knife in the same pocket. So when it beeps, the first thing I do is say, I forgot my phone, and I put it here. And I can't tell you how many times the security will say, okay, go ahead. But they didn't clear the beep because I did have a knife in that same area. So as I said, we clear the beep, we don't make predictions, okay? So always have them go back through until they clear. If they can't clear after a couple of times, get your supervisor involved and let them have a conversation. You may have to do an actual pat down, or you may have secondary set up, but follow your particular protocol. Thank you.